Ladies and gentlemen, we are fresh off of night one of SummerSlam. Fellas, we got to talk about this, man. We gonna talk
Hey,
about all the other stuff, but let's get to how the show ended.
man, let's
Seth
get to the
Rollins,
best thing on the show. Get to the best thing on the show.
Seth, hold on. Let's paint the picture for everybody because they may not have watched it yet. So spoiler alert. This is a spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it,
Hey,
this is a spoiler. So
we own it.
the hatred has gone to an all-time high with Seth freaking Rollins returning. He worked us all, ladies and gentlemen. He worked us all. Now,
Old
Yeah,
school.
few of
bro.
us
Old
on this
school.
show, we kind of thought that this might have been a word. We weren't really sure, but we got
Right.
the answer tonight. Seth Rollins is now your official world champion. Tell us how you feel about that.
Hey, craziness, man. Craziness. Hey, like you said, we thought it could happen, but like the way things happened at Saturday Night's main event, the injury looked legit. The way how they ended that match, and how buckle when he did that backflip, but here we are. He living up to what his word. That's Seth Rollins gonna do with anything. He gonna deliver to his word and what he wants to do, and he don't want to see Punk on top, and so he came through. He came
Yeah,
through with it. At first, I
yeah,
thought, I mean, he came out with the crutches and everything. I was like, oh, okay, well, never mind. And because the crowd was hyped as soon as his music hit, but when you see him come on the crutches, I was like, okay, it's a warning. I like just because the beef between them two, but man, I think Paul Heyman should have tried to walk out with Seth a little bit because Paul Heyman kind of staying out there and looking back at Seth Rollins kind of gave it away.
yeah,
But it's all good. Like I said, we got our moment. It wasn't nothing Punk could do because Punk went through a thrashing, a
oh,
demolishing with Gunther. He barely escaped it. He barely got the title off of Gunther. But
right.
so it wasn't no way. I said, Seth didn't even need Bronze. He didn't even need the Bronze to get that.
No,
So it was crazy,
no.
man. Like I said, that was the best thing of the night. Gunther and Punk was the best thing, and the cash in. So I bet that's the best thing of the night. I enjoyed it.
Man, before you go, Lonnie. So, because at first I thought like you, Ron. Like, okay, he's just letting him know I got until June of next year, or however it is, July or June, whatever it is. I got
Yeah,
until next year to
right.
cash this in. I thought that was the initial plot, right? And I saw him go up to the ramp, and I'm like, man, wait a minute, Paul Heyman hasn't moved yet. So I'm like, okay, so he's fine, he's fine. So and I was like, when I said that, he turned around, came down to the ramp. Wasn't nothing CM Punk could do about it because he just got. I felt like that. What was it? When he fought the Russian, I felt like that's what CM Punk. He just got beat up by that Russian. I'm like, man, this is
Oh,
crazy.
hey, I
But
was telling your cousin Tony. I was telling Tony, hey, this is Fantastic Four versus Galactus. Gunther is Galactus, and like it was the Thing versus Galactus. Like it's
yeah,
clobbering
yeah,
time, but
yeah.
Punk got the one got the clobbering though.
Punk got that work put on him tonight, man. Lonnie, what's your thoughts?
Man, I'm sitting here thinking about it. You know how you watch wrestling and a moment happened, then you go back and look at all the pieces that were put in place along the way. So one of the things that assures me now, and I heard it, but I kind of didn't think much of it. Paul Heyman a couple of times mentioned it in promos on Raw. Since Seth Rollins going to be out for a long time, he would say little jabs like that. You know what I'm saying? Little things like that to kind of try to swerve the people.
Yeah,
But it's like yeah, because I thought I didn't know why, but I sent it in the text. I was like, maybe he had cash in on Cena and Cody. So why was that a street fight, right? So there got to be something else going to happen tomorrow with that. Then it has to be. It's a street fight, right?
right.
So and apparently it's face versus face. So that's another thing, street fight. But then anyway, getting back to the match, man.
Unless that's a swerve.
Um, at getting back to man, Punk lost some tattoos in that match. Uh, Uh, he got to go pick that great match, man. It's what you want from an old school fight field. It's exactly what you want. Two range generals going at it like that. Um, and I just think the whole self thing coming out at the end. At first, I was like, well, maybe because Seth was like Punk would never win a title, so he won the title for even if it was like 3 minutes, you know. So I'm thinking he like, well, that maybe it's just a warning that I'm on your tails now, you know, I'm on your hook, and of course I'm thinking Braun gonna come from behind him,
Right, yeah.
you
You see,
know,
Punk
like
Punk was looking around for him.
yeah, because
Yep.
this ain't his first rodeo, right? So he's looking around with his belt clutched to him in hand. And then I go back to then I'm like, then the referee's talking to Punk in the ring, and Punk shake his head like that. And I'm like, why is the referee still kind of hanging out like something like he about to do something else other than raise Punk's hand?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then boom, the music hits, and I'm like, wow. And then he
Hey.
did it. And this is what I hope had happened. I was like, Seth Roman about to come out. That's what I'm thinking in my
Right,
mind.
right,
He about,
yeah.
he about to interfere in this too and really cause some ruckus, right? But
Uh-huh.
he didn't. He didn't. And I was just telling Sean before you got on, Crump. I'm all for Gunther versus Seth versus Punk at Clash in Paris if that's what they're gonna do. I'm all for it. I'm
Hey.
all for it, man. So,
Hey,
but
let's get it.
definitely
Um,
match of the night and definitely moment of the night. And Seth Rollins knows how to do them cash ins, don't he? On two big stages. On two big
Hey,
stages.
man, was first ballot, man. First ballot Hall of Famer Seth Rollins. Come on now. Cash
Yeah.
in at at WrestleMania and SummerSlam in the main event. Man,
man,
classic,
yeah,
classic right there.
yeah, he definitely knows how to cash in for sure. You put a briefcase in his hand, he's gonna work that. Um, but I feel like tonight was, looking back, it was to be expected. I think we got something we probably haven't seen in a long time, like an actual, it wasn't like a moment after moment after moment after moment type show. I think all those are reserved for night two. I think we
Yeah.
got a chance to really see people go out there and perform and really put on a wrestling show. You know what I mean? To me, that's just my opinion. But with Seth Rollins and CM Punk, the hatred has gone to a whole nother level. There's no
Yeah.
turning back now. There's no turning back now,
Oh
ladies and
yeah.
gentlemen. No turning
But
back.
at least the Money in the Bank wasn't ruined in this moment. At least Money in the Bank wasn't ruined in this moment.
What's
Mhm.
up, Mr. Borkins?
What's
How
going
you?
on?
We're talking
Bravo.
about what just happened. How you feel?
Bravo.
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 Bravo. You talking about looking at the big picture, taking the short-term loss for a long-term win. Oh,
Yeah.
that was a chef's.
Yeah.
I got two things to say. First, y'all know what I'm gonna say. Y'all know what I'm gonna say.
Oh, you
I ain't
know.
mad at that.
I ain't mad at that. Now,
Yeah.
this is the second thing is fantastic. Just absolutely. I didn't even put my phone on the stand. I just got on. Just
Hey.
you
Hey.
take. Hey, I'll take the L against L.A. Knight. Yeah, just
Yeah.
so, just so I could fool everybody and then
Right.
do this. Cause I listen. Now, granted, when Punk won, I was super excited.
I
Oh
And
was.
yeah.
when he was on his knees, I said, "Oh no, the briefcase." And I was like, maybe they'll just let him come out and tease. And then he came out and teased. But when he took too long to leave and he stopped, game time. I say this game time.
Yeah.
And wow, wow.
Hey.
This was other than Jade losing, because that was like the low light of the night tonight.
Oh,
But
yeah. I didn't feel that.
yeah, I went. Yeah, that didn't do it. That did nothing for me. I was mad at that. I was very mad
Yeah.
at that. But
Absolutely.
but man. Oh, and then Paul. Hey man. Hey, it ain't no more debating on who the greatest manager in wrestling is no more.
It's Paul Heyman.
Ain't
It's Paul
it's Paul
Heyman.
Heyman, bro.
It's Paul
It's
Heyman,
it's
bro.
it's Paul Heyman, bro.
Yeah.
I was always a Bobby Heenan guy, but come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Too many years, too many decades, all these companies. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
you
that
own it.
boy that boy can sell salt to a slug. You hear me? You hear me? That boy can sell salt to a slug. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh
Hey,
boy.
Because
hey.
my goodness. Because you didn't see nothing from old flagrant feet Rollins. Old flagrant feet strikes
Oh
again.
boy.
Oh, just I listen. enamored. I'm gonna use all the big words I can think of. Awesome, spectacular, tubular. I said fantastic.
Stupendous. Remember
There
I
we
kept
go.
getting
See,
dropped on it?
boy, the deacon showed out. I was about to say you took it right from it. Stupendous is a good one. Man, listen, look at my phone acting right. I don't know why I went acting right Sunday, but it's acting right tonight, or the app is. It let me say because it kept kicking me
There
out
you go.
Sunday. It kept
Yeah.
kicking
Hey,
me
there you
out.
go. It come on when it counts. When it counts the
Right,
most.
you know what I'm saying? Because
Yo,
wee.
but listen to this, fellas. So we already know if they don't do this at Clash of Paris, we're headed towards WrestleMania. Seth Rollins and CM Punk. There's no other way. There's no other way. There's no
Right,
other way.
I don't
right.
No,
know.
Because this was supposed to happen at WrestleMania last year, but
last year.
Yeah,
Punk was
yeah.
hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I want
yeah.
to say this though. I want to say this about that thought. So you remember a couple of shows ago, I was saying that my pick for the Rumble is Punk, and I
Yeah.
think BJ might have picked Sammy, and I understand both of them. But man, like tonight though, it assures me it might be Punk again because he sat that ring emotional like that, and that moment was taken from him again.
Oh,
And you put on top of that like he don't have that many years left in wrestling.
oh.
Right.
Man, you talk about a moment, bro.
Mm. And
And
Yeah.
sometimes it's hard for me to be emotional when I'm watching wrestling because of the perspective I'm watching it from.
Right.
But man, I listen, Crump, when he hugged that belt, that felt like when I won the title in Flatline. The night
Yeah.
when I did my cash
Yeah.
in.
Right.
So
Yeah.
because I had a cash in moment in my life too, and I promise you, wow, when he hugged that championship, I said, "This is what the business is right here." People can say the belts are props, this is fake, this is scripted, but
Ah,
that moment, that moment when you get that 3 count, I listen. I've been fortunate because you ain't wrestling owes you nothing. You earn everything you get. I
Mm-hmm.
have been I have been fortunate enough on 5 different occasions to win a heavyweight championship, and that moment is priceless. And that's not acting. When them boys are shedding tears, that is real because not only did you win, me winning the title on the independence is great, but when you win a world championship in the biggest company in the world, oh, oh, listen,
Ain't nothing
when I
like it, I'm
won,
sure.
right, listen, Crump, when I cashed in and won a flatline title that night, it was so surreal. Like the referee had to say, "Man, face the camera, do something," because I started crying immediately because those moments. There is no high, there is no drug, there is not a woman, there is nothing on this planet that can give you that feeling. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely
absolutely.
nothing. I promise you, 'cause I've experienced. Listen, I've experienced everything under the sun. Shit, I already experienced death. There is nothing like that moment. And when Punk won, I was clapping. I stood up out my seat clapping. And when he looked at the belt and finally grabbed it and held it, I said, "Oh, this is it. This is
Yeah.
pro wrestling right here. This is the essence of what we do. This is the payoff of the art form. This is another form of the sweet science. Like what they say about boxing, but that's what wrestling is too. And him
Yeah.
winning it, but I was like, man, that music is gonna come on. I know it's
Yeah.
coming. I
Yeah,
know it's
yeah,
coming.
yeah.
Burn it
Because
down. Burn it
right,
down.
because once you got through that initial moment of being happy for Punk, and I said, and he held the title. I had a moment with him. You know what I'm saying? But that's what wrestling's about. The moments.
Yeah.
You might not remember a spot. Hell, you might not even remember a match. You'll forget some wrestlers, but you don't forget the moments.
Right.
Ever, and this is one of those times you don't forget it. But when he held that belt, I said, "Why get out of there? Go ahead and leave. You can go out,
Yeah.
do something." You know
Yo,
what I'm saying? Like
I mean, he said
yo,
leave, but you got to soak in that moment. You talking about
you got
how
you
it
got
yo,
you
feel?
got something. And then
hey,
when he won and he didn't get the new champion pyro, I said, "Oh no,
Oh
oh."
yeah,
Because that's what they do now. You get the new
yeah,
champion pyro,
right. But
and he
Seth
didn't.
Show
He
got
didn't.
it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
With the helicopter. He got to do the
with
helicopter.
Oh,
the
he
helicopter.
always do that. He love it. I
Yeah,
love when he
right,
do that though.
right. Hey man, hey them
Jacoby.
belts got to
So
be made of the finest leather,
Uh
the
huh.
finest.
Jacoby, I was like, yo. He need to run. This is the only time I need to see Punk run. Run.
Right.
Run.
Right.
Run.
I promise you. I promise. If I was ever a heel champion and somebody tried to cash in on me, like I'm rolling right out the ring because that's a
Rolling out the
long
ring.
ramp, baby.
I'm out
I'm
of
out of
there.
there. I'm out of there. I'll holler at you on Raw. Like,
On Raw.
Right.
On Raw. Hey, this the only time I was like, yo, Punk, you might need to bow out on this one. And I wouldn't be mad
right,
at you.
right. I
I
don't
wouldn't be
need
mad
you.
at you. Yeah.
Right. What you say, Sean? You weren't gonna what?
Huh?
You said what? You weren't gonna be what?
I wasn't gonna be mad at him on that one.
Hey, for sure, for sure.
Walk right
But
into it. Walk right into it.
Yeah, but I kept
I
thinking
did.
about that. I kept thinking about that moment on Unreal when Triple H was talking to CM Punk and saying you are the main event, and now he done main evented WrestleMania and SummerSlam in the same year, and now he had got the belt. So that I felt like that moment when he actually won, but it wasn't lasting long. It didn't last too long.
Yeah,
He had that Drew
And
McIntyre.
he did. And I know, but
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like he could still get that at the end of the year with WrestleMania because there's no other way. There's no because
Nah.
now the hatred's on another level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Seth and his group gonna take over for the next few months up until WrestleMania, and they're gonna dominate. Even though they lost tonight, his team lost tonight against the Roman and Jay, but they still gonna be dominant either way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially
Let me ask y'all
with
this.
Seth as a world champion.
They're gonna have some
Let
bumps
me
in the road because you know it ain't over between Jay and Roman and them boys. So
Yeah, because Roman is on Raw. So
Roman's on Raw.
They still gotta have that match.
So let me ask you this then. So we in August now,
Mhm.
and we got like 3 months. Is this potential War Games?
No.
I don't know. Possible.
No, I
It's
think it
possible.
is,
only
but
say no.
yeah.
This is why I say no. Because I'm
Okay.
just so done with War Games. I'm ready to see a classic Survivor Series. That's why
I mean, but even with that, it's still team versus teams. But yeah, you got to see
Right.
who gonna be on all these teams because it's only right now. It's only like what 3 versus 3.
Right.
So I mean, you had to get like either 1 or 2 more people on each team if they go that route. But
Right.
Or my MFT them, or it might be my MFT them too,
That's
though.
what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. The
hey,
MFT.
But
I mean,
But
I guess.
if I'm Seth Rollins or if I'm especially CM Punk, I'm not trying to do nothing with no group. It's on site when I see Seth Rollins. I mean,
That's been on site. That's been on site, bro.
It's on
Or
another
look at
level
this.
now.
Or look at this. Look at this. It could be a role reversal from last year. Remember, it was Roman Reigns that needed CM help Punk in War Games last year. Now it could be the reversal. CM Punk could need Roman Reigns in them this time around. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
Like,
That's
yeah.
true
yeah, you
because
get
everybody got what they wanted. They got what they wanted from the tribal chief tonight. He took a bullet for Jay. Is that good enough for y'all? Is that good enough for y'all?
Ooh,
I mean,
that boy.
it was
That boy
decent.
got.
Like I said, he gave Usos and them respect in that other promo, so I was all right.
But I would just say this, man. I know Jacoby has his thing. I ain't mad at that. I know I say there's a lot of meat on that bone, but fellas, there's some meat on that bone. There's some macaroni on the side. There's some baked beans. There's some mashed potato, bro. There's some
I love
cornbread.
all that. I love all that.
Bro, all that's left on the plate, bro. They're gonna be eating till Thanksgiving, bro. It
Yeah.
is crazy right now, bro.
Let's get it. Let's
Bro,
get it.
it's crazy, man. Like, and I was telling Sean that was straight old. All that was old school from Gunther Punk's match all the way to the end was all old school. You don't see a lot of fake injury stuff, but like back in the day, that happened a lot. But
Right.
it's old school, man, and it's to have and that's and to have two range generals going at it like that. And I know we sit talking about this, but that's the reason why I think Jade and Tiffany's match was not as long. Because who was calling the match? Who was calling the match?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who was the general in the match?
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, Tiffany's new to it. Jay's new to it. I think they both like within the last 5 years, right? Like
Yeah.
they both got into
They
business within the last 5 years.
they both about the same. Tiffany's 4. I think Jade might be 4 too.
Yeah.
So,
No, Jay's a little bit longer because she was actually wrestling during COVID.
Okay.
Yeah.
And with that, of course I was sad because that's my girl Jade. But I'm like, okay, maybe she didn't win it this time. Maybe when it's her turn, when it's actually her turn, it's gonna be a huge moment. That's how I'm looking at it.
Well, I would say this. I would say this for anybody. I just want to say this, and I go back to the reference Unreal. Yeah, I would have I picked Jade to win because I think Tiffany had the title since what, January, February at this point, something like that. But I was looking at the Unreal, and I remember for those who didn't see it, this might be another spoiler, so y'all, see it.
Okay,
But
watch
when
it.
Jay was when Jay was getting the rocket put on him, they showed a part where he missed a couple of spots in the match, and in my opinion, Jay could have won. I don't think she's ready for that yet, though. I think she needs to get another. Her Naomi rivalry was good, but I mean, come on, they've been feuding since February, and they only had 2 matches, 1-on-1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, WrestleMania and Evolution, right? They had a couple of run-ins here and there. So I think Sean put in the text we have. I think a good run with like a Bianca to really elevate her, and maybe come Mania, it will be her shot. Who knows? Maybe she'll win the Royal Rumble.
Further
Yeah.
grooming. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well-
So tonight, I just don't think if she would have won tonight, I don't think it would do her a favor right now. I don't think she's ready for that. But you never know. So
You know what, Lonnie, I agree with you on that. Tiffany's just not doing anything for me.
I get that too.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but I get why they went that way, but I was mad at it because. But where could you go? Where could you go? So
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're waiting for Bianca to come back and get that off her.
Yeah,
and Bianca should be back real soon, if not next week. I don't know because she's doing a lot of interviews right now. So,
yeah.
So I'm hoping this Bianca go ahead and take that off of Tiffany and move it on with Jade and whoever else.
But it might not even be her. Maybe it's somebody we're not even seeing.
I mean, I don't know. Cause Bianca, that top girl over there on SmackDown, other than Charlotte, and they like I said, they putting the rocket on Tiffany right now. They really giving her some real big wins.
the Rocket boy, she work at NASA. You hear me?
For sure.
Hey, real quick. I wanted to get your take on. I know this is just supposed to be the reaction, but since we got somebody that's an active wrestler, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna edify this guy. Just in case you don't know, we got wrestling royalty in the house, right? So we got the Alabama ambassador. He's a top-notch wrestler. I mean, he's doing his thing. If you have not heard about him, you're gonna hear about him real soon. He's making his return back to the ring. But I want your take on Unreal because you're actually in it. You've done it, so you're not like looking from the outside like me. You've done this. So I want to hear just a small take about your take of Unreal.
I think it's awesome. Most companies are ran that way. Not with the exact sophistication because all that stuff is pretty expensive. The time cues are different. Not every place you wrestle at, a referee has an earpiece like that. That's crazy convenient. That's what that is. Especially if you don't got a referee that's a veteran. Now, if you got like a vet ref, he gonna keep you on time. He might not even know the spots in the match, but he'll tell you, "Hey, we need to get to the finish. We need to do this." Like a veteran ref. People undersell the value of a great referee, and I mean completely undersell the value because they're so important. Remember, you can't have a match without them. I think that's one of the biggest things I took from it, that people completely undersell their value. You know what I'm saying? That's a crazy job to have because you are an extension of the gorilla position, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I've had matches where I went too short or I went too long. But a lot of people on the independents don't get that kind of training. But then again, a lot of people ain't never wrestled on TV. I've been fortunate enough to wrestle on TV quite a few times, whether it was in like a regional area, a local area. I still had to know how to keep times, still know what a hard camp was. Like I've been trained on all that stuff. But the Unreal show is super dope. I like it. I ain't really mad at it, but and people on my I had a guy ask me last night, when I was at that performance before he got messed up. Uh, he asked me. I got asked quite a few questions about wrestling last night because even though I'm a hip hop artist, everybody knows that I'm a pro wrestler. So when they, and a lot of people ain't seen me. Like I showed up last night, them folks was like, "Boy, the last time we seen you, you had a low haircut."
Oh yeah.
So um, I got asked a lot about wrestling, but that show is dope. And there's one guy asked me, "You don't think they telling too much?" I said, "Nah, because everything is pretty much public knowledge now." You know what I'm saying? And um, I think it's a dope show. I just like getting to see everybody's backstage personality. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because what I love wrestling fans, but what I think wrestling fans forget is that we are real people with real problems too, and we can't always be who they see on TV or at these events. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're playing like a gimmick. I'm not really doing a gimmick. I'm really just being me. So I just turn it up a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? But the Unreal show is excellent to me, and I still have about two more episodes to get through. So
Okay.
I didn't care about spoilers or nothing because I'm like I'm still gonna watch it. It's wrestling. So
Right.
Right.
so, yeah, that's why when Lonnie said, "Yeah, this might be a spoiler for some of y'all," I don't care. I'm gonna watch it anyway. So, so, but when you love, y'all know how it is. When you love it, you love it.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know, and ain't nothing gonna deter you from it. But I like it. I'm glad people got a chance to see another side of Charlotte because
Right.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. That's a big thing I was speaking on. I think for our last episode we did.
Thursday. Yeah.
So yeah, that was a big thing I was speaking on. And
because, because some of these people do need to be humanized because again,
yeah.
wrestling fans forget that you are human sometimes.
And,
And
and and one thing stood out to me about that was, man, like her dad is Nature Boy. Like, so she's thinking like, man, I got big shoes to fill. Like, it ain't like no,
Yeah.
my dad was a,
where's the cap? She's not
Yeah.
lying. She's
Right.
not lying.
And
So
everybody put that pressure on her.
yeah.
but if I may add to that though, um, this is how you know about generational things. I know people like to say a generational talent, but I want to bring to mind one of the things she dealt with in this particular time, her time off. This is like her third divorce. Her father's had like 3 or 4 divorces. You know what I'm
mhm,
saying? So talk about human perspective. So
right.
you got to come back. You on the injury already that you don't know you're gonna come back. You get a divorce in the middle of that. Now you got to really find yourself. So that time away probably wasn't just injury. It was probably time I really mentally I got to get myself together, especially if I'm gonna be at the best of the
There you
best
go.
that I can be. You know what I'm saying? So now you got people already taking jabs at you because they don't like your character, not the person. So let me tell you like this: they don't like Charlotte the character, but they don't know Ashley. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Yeah.
and then when you
Or,
go and
or,
do those
or, or
types of things.
Winky. They don't know Winky.
Oh yeah, Winky, yeah. So when you do those types of things, and now she comes back, and then all of a sudden, before this documentary even drops, she's getting cheered at Evolution. I think they're cheering for Evolution for women's wrestling, but now
Right.
there's like this cheering for Charlotte ever since then. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. And
so,
they cheered big for them tonight, winning the tag team
yeah.
titles. Her and
Yeah.
Alexa.
They
So
they
yeah.
Yeah.
they cheering for him right now. I got the post show playing, and they
Yeah.
cheering for him right now because they out there now doing the thing. So you
Yeah.
know, and that we're not friends stuff. That's really catching on. That's
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
so people,
Well,
it's that chemistry is there. So you
Yeah.
know, it's catching on.
Triple H, Triple H came out there and talking about the record date they had.
Yeah.
No, he ain't been there. Yet. I don't know if he's come. He wasn't advertised for this one
I'm sure
tonight.
he'll let us know.
He wasn't
But
advertised for the night
We,
yet.
hey,
I
I
was
hey,
just
just
hey,
let
being,
you know
I'm just
notice.
messing with Sean. I'm
Jacoby,
messing with
No,
Sean.
Jacoby. We waiting for night two. I mean, Triple H is waiting for night two. He's waiting for night
But
two.
oh
you
yeah,
probably
yeah,
said it right the first
yeah.
time.
He gonna probably do the combined nights.
No,
He
you
right.
gotta
you said
he gotta
you said it right the first time, didn't you? You
yeah,
said it right the
yeah.
That,
first time.
You
You
know,
said it right
he
the
What you
first
gotta
time.
mean? What you mean the first time? What you talking about?
You
yeah,
said
he,
we.
that
You
boy,
said
that boy
we are
finna
waiting
stat
on
pad.
You said we're waiting on night two. You out the
yeah.
No,
abundance of the
no,
heart, the
no,
mouth
no,
speaks.
no. I meant to say, he just waiting on night two. That's all. He
Right.
waiting on
That
night
boy,
two.
they about to
But
stat pad.
Right. But what y'all thought about the rest of the night, though? What y'all thought about the rest of the night? I mean, as far as the rest of the matches.
I would just say this. I think Sean, I was thinking the same thing when you mentioned about tonight was more about this wrestling matches in a big moment because out of the tomorrow, out of 6 matches, 4 of them have steps. So you got a no DQ, no disqualification. You got no disqualification. As a matter of fact, I think you might have 5. Let me get this right. So you got the women's
Cage match.
intercontinental is no DQ, no count out. You got the
Right.
cage match. You got the
Right.
TLC. You got the street
Right.
fight, and then the triple
Right.
threat, which is no DQ as well.
No rules.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So
That's
5 out of
basically
6 matches got steps.
Right. And triple threat is his own stipulation. You can really say 6 out of 6.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think tomorrow gonna be better. But like I said, tonight just had a big moment, and as far as the cash in and the best match was the main event, which is where it's supposed to be anyway.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right. That was the best match.
It's the world title. It should be that way.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a bad night. You know,
not terrible. But for SummerSlam, compared to last year's SummerSlam, it ain't on that same level.
And thank God we actually got. Let's just be thankful we actually got a set this year.
Oh yeah, I did like that set. That set was fire though.
Oh, I was so happy to see a whole set and not just a damn screen with an entrance playing. Oh
yeah, it was nice. It was nice.
Yeah. I agree. I missed the the set for every pay-per-view. So
right.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna get too spoiled because I ain't gonna do that all the time. But for SummerSlam, yes. You know what I'm saying?
It's 2 nights. You got to go all out. So
you're right.
Of course, night 2 is going to be the better night. But I think this night, we just got to cut
to the appetizer.
Yeah, it's appetizer. Yeah, appetizer.
Yeah, it's appetizer. And I ate. I'm good.
Yeah,
I got you know what I'm saying? You
gotta save room for tomorrow. You gotta save room for what's up next.
Nice next course. The main course is tomorrow. I got my.
That's all.
But I was tripping at one thing when Jay got over the barricade. He said, "Man, I'm tired, bro." Because you think about what all this stuff about they saying on Unreal was him being blown up and out of breath before he even started the match. And so for him to say that, I don't know if he was just playing to that or what. I don't know, but it was funny to me.
But that's one of the things I used to say, like, and they said it on Unreal. Like in the writers' room, they was like, listen, if Jay's gonna be blown up by the time he gets to the ring, can we really, count on him for the rest of the night?
Yeah.
And so it's cool. I want to be in that writers' room. I wouldn't even mind producing a match.
Hey,
and so like that writers' room, that's what they call a booking meeting in independent wrestling.
Basically.
Okay.
So on the independent,
just a heads up real quick. Just a heads up, y'all. This is a reaction show, right? For those who currently got the post show on, who's watching our video right now, Heyman and the Brawns has walked out, interrupting the post show. Just FYI to everybody who might be. It's self-music playing. You talk about reactions as they go along. Just putting it out there for the people. We got so much going on.
And Heyman still got Roman's shoes. They didn't give him. I thought Roman was gonna take his shoes back after they won the match, but Heyman walked out with the shoes.
Right. Hey, Heyman said, "I put my Time in for them Jordans. Give me them."
Yeah.
Well, Seth Rollins is an S tier menace. S tier.
Yeah.
S tier menace.
I'm all for it.
Can we call it now? Listen, quick debate. Can we officially call him the king of the cash in now?
Yeah. Hold up. Edge, bro.
That's what I was thinking.
Edge now.
Yeah.
Come on now. It's hard to say. Rollins did it on bigger stages, though.
Right.
Rollins did it on bigger stages and in main events. So I don't know.
That's why I would give him the edge right there.
Yeah.
Hold on, but Edge did cash in on the main event. He cashed in after a chamber match with Cena.
Yeah, for a
Didn't
pay-per-view that's not here anymore. But we got
Right.
WrestleMania and SummerSlam.
he?
Come on.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
just because
But then he
it's not
cashed.
here no more, we can't. I mean, come on.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
just
it was the first one, and
Right.
it was the most. It was like real shocking. You can still feel that moment, but I don't know. Seth Rollins cashing in the WrestleMania and SummerSlam. Ah, man,
That's I would have to
and the way he did both, cashing
right,
in
But I
on Roman and Brock,
right,
and then
right,
fake a whole injury. Come on,
right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
I
I'm gonna
would
have
say
to. And I don't even really care for recency bias, but at this point, it's hard to argue that Seth ain't the king of the cash in.
I got to put Seth right up there, king of the cash in, especially after the night. This was a
Yeah,
swerve.
yeah,
Like I said,
but I
we had maybe an ounce of like, okay, this could be a work. We weren't really sure. We
yeah,
were not sure.
yeah,
But for him to pull it off like that, man,
they sold
that
they
was
sold it as
definitely
a legitimate injury. The
right.
internet bought it. Some
He,
people at first few everybody didn't buy it. Well, when he wasn't showing up, when he went on TV, he in Birmingham with the doctor. I said, oh no, not Dr. Jim Andrews. Not
oh
oh
hey,
not
yeah,
When Jim
yeah,
come out, he repairing
you know what?
quads.
right,
You know what? Hey, he did say. I thought something was kind of weird. He said that the swelling was too bad, so they got to come back in a couple of weeks to check it again.
oh yeah,
And I'm like, what? I'm like,
mm-mm.
what? Wait a minute.
No,
Yeah,
that does happen.
2025.
That does happen.
I'm just saying though, like it's 2025, and he kept mentioning, I want to be there for my wife to do that, to do this, to do that, because she's gonna be defending and all that stuff. And then Becky posted a video of him walking on crutches, with their daughter. I'm like, they really sold this thing, didn't they?
they
But
really
Thank
did,
you. I'm
yeah,
here for it. I am here
right,
for it.
yeah,
I mean,
right,
no, he
By
was
all
on a
means,
podcast. Seth
by
was on
all
a
means,
podcast
by all means,
talking
fool me.
about how he injured.
By all means, fool me. Pull the wool over my eyes. Do
right,
what you need to do. I want to be entertained, and this is what that was. And
right,
we said when Seth Rollins won Money in the Bank, I say he didn't need it. But
Nope.
listen. I still don't think he needed. But again, we got two of them in one show. After this, I ain't mad at that because again, they looked at the long term, and I give them props for that. Because
yeah,
sometimes as wrestling fans, we can be extremely short sighted
yeah,
Yep.
right then. You know what I'm
right,
Yep.
saying?
right,
And that's what reactions are for. They want to get a reaction out of you. We felt like Seth didn't need it. Well, I did. I can't speak for everybody. I'm not gonna
I
do
did.
that.
oh,
I
we all
sure
said
did.
that, we all said that,
We all
Okay.
said that.
but
Because
go
but
ahead.
because Money in the Bank, you really need that to elevate it. Like I said, my money, well, we didn't call it the Money in the Bank, but my situation elevated me to the top title. So that's what you do. You use that as an elevation tool, or you use that to get somebody back in position. And
Right,
in that case, that was Seth Rollins getting put back into position. So listen, I mean, it is what it is. MetLife Stadium is always going to be Kofi Life Stadium to me, but this is still a great moment.
oh yeah, 35,
hey,
35.
I'll tell
Wait,
you this too.
two, two.
But you know what?
Wedding
For RC
Mania.
though, that might mean more because I mean when we went to 20
Thanks, thanks.
when we went to 29, RC was calling everybody he knew who was a
Thanks.
Rock fan.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
After
Yeah,
Cena won that match, because hey, you know what? What? Here's a thought. Just putting it out there. I'm not saying the Rock gonna show up tomorrow, but what if he came back and got his
I
lick back
am.
in
I
this
am.
stadium on Cena because he beat him for the title? I'm just throwing that. I'm not saying it's gonna
I
happen.
don't think it's gonna be for that reason, but I think Rock will probably show up, especially
That's
with
how my mind works. That's how when wrestling comes. That's how my mind works. Those little things like that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how my mind works with that.
Listen.
Oh,
They
I
gonna
get what you're
speculate.
I'm
saying.
saying.
oh, he out there.
I'm thinking he's
He
showing up
out
Who?
tomorrow.
there.
I'm thinking he's showing up
Who?
tomorrow.
A trip?
The Rock.
No trip out there right now.
Oh, Paul out there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There you go. Hey
But
y'all. Hey,
for,
listen. You better turn that TV up. You better turn it up.
nah,
Nah,
Hey,
he got.
but if Rock come
Nah, he
out
Triple H.
there,
He
if Rock
Triple
come out
H
there,
right now. He'll be Paul when he put the glasses on to read the stats.
right? Yeah. But yeah, if
Hey.
Rock come out tomorrow, it'll be for what John Cena was saying on SmackDown because he was kind of
Yeah.
dissing Rock and Travis Scott a little bit,
Right.
little like this, a little
Travis
bit.
Scott. Please keep him off my TV.
Well, Travis Scott done with it. They done parted ways. So
I mean, they kind of show him on the video package on SummerSlam. I'm surprised they did show him. So I don't
they
know.
had to. Well,
I mean, they have to. I don't think they had to. He wasn't really that much needed on that video package, but
I don't think they were going to edit him out like it didn't happen.
I mean, I'm talking about like for tonight at SummerSlam. I don't think they needed him on the video package for tonight for the opening of SummerSlam.
Well, the guy was going down the list about moments and stuff like that. So
Drewski, I guess I
That
don't know.
came out of nowhere.
Yeah. I like Drewski though. Drewski funny as shit.
Yeah, like I was saying, there was a moment there in Unreal where The Rock, because Triple H basically asked in a roundabout way, like what you and BJ were saying, like, okay, do you have a long-term game plan with this? He didn't necessarily say those words.
Right.
Like, did you talk to John Cena about this? Right?
Yeah.
And The Rock was like, yeah, it's just strictly business. It's not about the soul, which will make it unpredictable. So I feel like, I mean, was it right when he was on Pat McAfee what he was saying?
I don't know. I still think Rock should have been there at WrestleMania. That would have made more sense.
Right.
And for him not to be there, it left it kind of open ended.
And the only reason, and I hear that, but I also hear when he said it wasn't for his soul. It was just strictly business, and it would leave it unpredictable. So
yeah, I mean, go ahead, Lonnie.
I just want to add real quick because I kind of sorry y'all had to go check on my daughters, so doing grown man things, Yeah. So I get all that stuff too. I personally think The Rock should have showed up at WrestleMania too. However, I also remember him always saying that he's in it for the long game. So I'm waiting to see whatever it may be when it comes, what the payoff will be. Now, I also would say Travis Scott should not have been the one to come out at the end of WrestleMania.
Right.
That it should not been that. But because he's a star in his own genre, but he's not that big of a star in wrestling. So,
especially being such a big moment in wrestling history.
Yeah. So when you watch episode 5 they talked about WrestleMania?
Yeah.
And Unreal?
That's 5.
Episode 5?
That's 5.
Okay, so Scobie, when you watch that, you will see what we're talking about, that whole talk with that. But what I'm saying is,
that particular segment is on the heel turn. The one with the Rock.
That's on 4.
Yeah,
that's on 4.
Okay. Yeah. So what I'm gonna say though, I when The Rock does come back, who is he gonna face? Is he the one leading one of these factions that's going on right now?
No,
I'm talking about behind the scenes, because if we're trying to, I don't know if they're going to do it, but I keep saying, if some fans, probably more than half of them, then lost interest. But WWE can get you back on, but interested. But if we try to get Roman and Rock, I mean, ain't that much time as far as wrestling. Roman will be retiring in a year or 2. He said Rock ain't getting no younger. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to do this.
I just don't know how they get back to that at this moment because he's too involved in what Cody doing and John Cena. So I don't see how Rock gets right away. I mean, he could either way. I mean, they could find a way, but at this moment, as far as SummerSlam goes, because we're just focusing on SummerSlam right now. So that's what I'm trying to figure out what exactly he wants to do. And I get the long game, but you still got to do stuff in between time. And WrestleMania should have been one of those times. And like I said, John Cena said pretty much, I was left with the bag. I was left filling out somebody else's idea of a shocking TV and going off on everybody, but it's BS. And I'm going back to being who I am. Like I said, maybe it's a swerve. We will see tomorrow.
But then again,
I was hyped for what he did.
But then again, The Rock's idea was for Cody to turn heel. That was Triple H's idea for him to be heel. Well, no, actually, it was the other guy. What's his name?
Travis Scott.
No, Bruce. Was it Bruce?
Bruce Prichard.
Yeah,
I was just being funny.
Yeah, but I mean, they all locked in with it though.
Brother Love.
Oh yeah, Prichard.
I love you.
Yeah, right. But they all locked in with that decision, and so, like I said, if Cody wasn't going to take the bait, John Cena had to be that guy. And
Right.
then, but it just turned out to be not for the soul, but just for the business. Either way, y'all business partners, John Cena and The Rock, but John Cena was left by himself.
Well,
And
because
so
I believe it was more about those fans versus anything else. He got tired of y'all.
I mean, that's probably like I say that probably was
Wait a minute,
real as far as
who is-
frustrations he had throughout the years.
Who
But
is y'all? Who is y'all? Let's
Well,
clarify
you know
that.
we ain't talking to you. You're not a Cena fan like that.
You be always talking about y'all, but always putting these subliminals out there. And
Because it's more than one Cena fan. If the
Childish.
shoe fit, like my mom said, if the shoe fit, wear it.
I wear size
Hey.
10, bro.
Well, then wear
I'm
it.
Cena fan all day. Cena fan all day. My goat. But we're gonna see how it go tomorrow. I'm like I said, I said Cody gonna win tomorrow, but I don't know. I won't be mad if Cena won also.
Man, I'm like Jacoby right now, man. I want to be entertained. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, bro.
And that's good.
That. Hey, you know what though? You want to know something? You know another reason I like the Unreal show? They telling you everything, but they're not telling you nothing.
Right.
What I mean about that is that they're taking what you see on that show and putting it into what they're doing now. Because these episodes are old at this point.
Yeah.
But they're taking that same stuff and putting it in. By showing you this stuff, they're further blurring the line. And that's what I like. They're blurring the line. Because you don't know what they talk about off the camera, but they're showing you a lot. They're showing you what they want you to see.
Right.
It's a beautiful trick. They're showing you what you want, what you think you want to see, but they're not showing you what they want you to see. Like it's an illusion. That's what it is. That's the word I was looking for.
A huge
Yeah.
illusion. Yeah, I
It's
think
a-
It's still interesting.
Very. That's what I'm saying. I like it.
I think like what Ron said. Like I think you or either BJ said this. It was more so for the casual wrestling fan this time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I just want to put out there your idea, Sean, what you were saying on our thread. It'll be great if they did this for like the NXT stars, because that'll give people more interested in who they are, and especially when they decide to bring them to that main event level, the main roster level. I think that'll be a smart idea.
Mm-hmm.
Can y'all see this?
What's that?
Oh no, what's that?
Can y'all read it?
Becky. I can't read the caption. What it say? I see who it is, Becky, but I can't see what it say.
Don't believe everything you see on the internet.
Oh.
Hashtag SummerSlam.
Oh yeah. Oh, she putting out the pictures and stuff. Oh yeah. I mean, she gonna ride for Seth all day. She put that rouge out there.
So right there, it's a video of her watching Seth about to turn around.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
What else y'all thought about night one?
I mean, like I said, it was a wrestling. Oh, it's actually a video. I think it was like based on the wrestling night. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. For what it's worth, I think Judge Rowe did all right.
Yeah.
For what it's worth.
He's cool.
I think he did all right.
He took that big splash.
Did all right. He took that splash.
I'm glad they lost though, because it's so common for celebrities to win.
Yeah.
But I'm glad they lost because
I called it.
It continues.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't a Bad Bunny performance, but it was still good.
Yeah. It was straight. It was pretty good.
I can't believe I just said that. Wow.
Right.
Hey, so what? I guess what happens next? Is he one and done? I'm assuming
no. I think they want him back for some other stuff, but I mean, for right now, they ain't gonna continue this feud after this for right now. But I think they want him back for some more things. So I think they like what he's doing.
They're gonna end up getting a one-on-one.
Yeah, they like his attitude.
Right.
Is he still on tour with Post Malone? By the way,
possibly. I didn't know they was on tour actually.
Because they were just down here about a month and a half ago. Because I'm saying that had to hold up the tour.
I just didn't know. I don't. I mean, I like some of their music or not, whatnot, but I just don't follow their tour schedule. I just don't know. I just didn't know.
No, it's your tone, the way you said it. I ain't know they was on.
But hey, he got time to do this. I mean, I guess they around New York time just doing a tour. I don't know.
Like, yeah, New Jersey wasn't that far away, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he wasn't that far away.
But I would say this. Hey, but I'll say this. Again, SummerSlam. Tonight's night tonight just proves again to me. Well, this proves like why SummerSlam was my favorite show of the year. You know what I'm saying? Night tonight.
Yeah.
Again, even though we had a SummerSlam feel from a look, WrestleMania is its own thing because they didn't have a lot of fireworks going off. They didn't have special entrances and things like that. So so it didn't have that type of feel. But I just like SummerSlam, historically, primarily for Intercontinental Championship matches.
Okay.
But
we're getting one tomorrow. Well, we get two tomorrow.
But
Cardi B was turned up in the beginning. Ain't it?
Oh yeah, she was hype, bro. She was hype. She was screaming and everything.
Hey, look, I didn't know she was gonna. I didn't know she was gonna host again. Nobody said anything. I feel like the whole 7 or 8 months we were talking about that same video with her and Bianca, and then within the last 3 weeks we ain't seen nothing. So I was like, she's still gonna host.
The names. I figured she was gonna be there, so they gave her a shirt.
Hey,
so
she was
just yelling and stuff. Let's get ready for SummerSlam.
hey, she loved Randy Orton, bro. She loved
Do it again.
Let's get ready for SummerSlam.
It's me.
That's my girl Cardi, though. Hello, it's me.
Just get to the ring, baby, please.
She was doing her interest, man. She was doing her thing.
I said, you know what, man? What a world we live in. You can drug dudes and take their money and host SummerSlam. What a turnaround!
Right.
Wow.
Right.
Look, man. But I think just kind of get back to the wrestling thing real quick. If I had to, I think I said on one of the last shows, I said Roman and Jay's going to open the show because against them, because I think that was a fair match. I think definitely that's going to lead to something because that's definitely not over.
You got his shoes.
Because he got his shoes. Roman was still talking junk to Paul Heyman.
Right.
Yeah. After they won, even after selling that spear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Can we talk about that spear? Boy, you talking about eating a move. That was a buffet. Ooh.
Oh yeah. That's what Braun gave Roman.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, look here.
Yeah.
This how it was. This how it was. That was Ryan's. When he spit ISO speed, that was Quincy's.
Don't talk about Quincy's, boy. I need them rolls. Them butter rolls. Them butter rolls.
Speaking of, I didn't know after he got that spear that he got his leg scraped like that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But
who got the legs?
But
ISO speed, unreal. He showed his leg got scraped.
Oh yeah, he got that thing on his ankle. I was like, dang, but that might have been when he got thrown over the thing by Otis too, though.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It was thrown over when he got thrown over the table.
Yeah, that got Otis.
Yeah,
but he
got messed up.
But yeah, the Browns got to get some get back. They still got the shoes, but the Tribal Thief got to do some things. Tribal Thief with the Shula Fala.
Hey, you know what? Hey, I thought that Roman. I thought Roman was going to give Jay the Ulafala at one point.
Oh yeah, that would have been. Hey, he need to shoot, but I mean,
he don't. No, he don't.
I mean, I just thought it would have been a moment, but it's all good. They on the same page. Jay put the ones up for.
Not Sean with the big objection. That was a big objection.
I know, right? Yeah, let BJ be on the show. Well, he be saying because he say Jay the Tribal Chief because he had the world title last. I mean, I don't know.
My brother Professor. Sometimes he be delirious, so don't listen to him.
Nah.
Boy, that Professor boy, he need to be a teacher for real.
Nah.
Everybody felt his class.
He say Jay the Tribal Chief, and I mean I don't know because Roman. Listen, when that Roman Reigns music played, listen, you already knew.
Hey, that's that Marvel music. God dang, yeah, him out there as Thor. He like Thor out there.
I need a horse.
Yeah,
I need a horse. And you have Punk out there with a Fantastic Four gear on. Oh, it's clobbering time.
Clobbering time. Hey, it's clobbering time.
Hey, Jacoby, you missed what I said earlier. I said that match, old school. Punk lost some tattoos.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Woo!
Gifford Galactus was killing him.
Listen, I don't know if y'all ever been chopped before,
Oh,
Nope.
yes, I have.
I'm trying to
but
remember. Have I?
but a chop to the chest is one thing, but getting back chopped
Oh,
is
yeah.
oh my god.
I ain't had that.
That back chop look like it's the worst.
I
Yeah.
saw him back chop him and I went like this. I said, oh, because I know,
You know that feeling.
I
know
got
the
back chopped a
feeling.
couple times. Oh, I turned into Denzel one time when I got back chopped. Pow! Oh, you mother sucker. Oh,
Now when he chopped CM Punk and he was about to fall out the ring, he pulled him back up.
Oh,
that was
yeah,
crazy.
and gave him that boot. What? Like I said, Gunther was making him earn that victory. He gonna make him earn it.
Oh yeah, that's like when Jack Swagger won the world title and had to fight Randy.
Oh,
Randy said, "You
yeah.
want to be the world champion?" Hit him with that trash can.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Oh my
Yeah, one
god!
time, man.
What?
But
I said, "Hey, y'all not friends? What's going on here? Why you hit him like
Right.
that?"
All right.
well, night 2 is upon us. You
Yeah.
got to know in the comment section what you guys think gonna happen on night 2.
Yeah.
But hey, fellas, night 1 was one for the record books. One for the record books.
3 world champions in one night. 3 world
Right.
champions in one night.
Right.
Yep.
But yeah, join in with us next tomorrow night. We're gonna do another reaction, so we'll be here.
Peace out. We'll see you then.
Peace.